To master the art of shooting street portraits, it's not enough to just be shooting portraits out on the street. Let me explain. So hold that, look into the fridge. Hope you hold that. Eyes. Good shot, son. Literally smashed the goal over. Right. I've been shooting portraits, well, it's my job, for around about 15 years. Weddings, fashion. I've had features in Pro Photo magazine, fashion magazines, British Vogue, shot for musicians, artists, comedians, faces, set stills. If you added all of the photographs that I'd taken in terms of what I just mentioned and all the photographs I've taken of my children, I would probably hazard a guess 2/3, I'm talking hundreds of thousands, would have been of my children, pretty much, my kids, because they're closest to hand. Canon fodder. But it's true. Oh, Jess, let Daddy get some pics. Some portraits for your dad. Tell him about the free kick you scored.
Oh, it was a worldie.
It was a worldie, wasn't it? It was a bit. Oh. So his manager was just about to literally take him off. And it was a free kick, right? So someone, was it a foul or handball or something?
Handball.
And how far, it was quite a way out. And Jesse said, let me take the free kick first. You tell them, you tell them.
Yeah, and then I shot and it banged top right bins.
Top right corner, through the wall, a screamer. Oh, it was bliss. It was bliss.
And then I did the suit.
Do the celebration. Show them the celebration you did. Proud dad. Right. So I'm not saying that I've mastered the art of portraits, by the way. It takes practice. And like for me, most, where's he going? Right, most portraits that are on Instagram, that are shared as portraits, they're kind of not really portraits. They're like snapshots. And I understand, because it's tough when we're out and we're shooting on the street and it's kind of, we're taking up somebody's time. I hope this audio's okay, by the way. I've swapped cameras. So we're taking up people's time and there's kind of this feeling that we're hurried, and quite often when we're just relieved that someone said yes to us asking if we can take their portrait, right? But that's where practice comes in. I think Jesse and football was a good little metaphor, because it's what you do in training that you take out onto the pitch on match day, right? It's the same with photography. If I hadn't have taken those thousands and thousands, I'm talking probably hundreds of thousands, guys, of pictures of my kids, well, I have no idea. And that's what's informing my portraits, for what it's worth, that I shoot out on the streets. If I didn't have that grounding, I have no idea. Right, portraits, son. I want to shoot, quite often I shoot into the light, into backlight, because I like that unpredictability of flare, and it can throw up, you know, a multitude of happy accidents. So I want you over here. I probably don't need this. I might bounce a little bit of light back. Coming closer as long as you're framing both of us. I don't use this all of the time when I'm out shooting street photography. I have a smaller one in my pocket, and if I need to bounce that light back, then I've got the option, right? Hold that there, and I will show you this. Just hold that, beautiful. Just hold that there. I'm going to use this side actually, but you look into the camera lens. I want you to turn your head slightly towards the beautiful camera lady, but just bring your eyes back to the. Take your headband off and mess all your hair up, and I'll shoot you as you're doing it, because we might get some cool shots. Go. And then look, hold that. Stop. Hold that. Eyes to the camera. Don't even need this really. A little bit of head to Katie and eyes back to me. Killer. And we're just at the back here, so it's like open shelter now. Jess, a few more. Okay. So the background's going to fall off. It's going to be dark, and you can put the camera on, Jess. and I can bounce a little bit of light. There's a different sort of light. Okay, it's a lot softer. Turn to me. We'll see that light on him here. And I'm just going to get one frame here and see what we can get. And the background's going to be, it's going to be dark. Okay, so the light's here. It's not direct sun, it's not direct light, but it's the main source of light. Okay, so if you look here, I can still bounce. You're not even going to see it. You look at Daddy. Look at the camera. Turn your head towards Katie. That's it. That's it. And now look at eyes to me. And then let's do your hair again. Right, now look. I want to see, that's all right, I want to see a bit of your eyes. Just like this. Just like this. Okay, and now look. Turn your body this way, and then just turn your head back to me. Okay, that's it. Hold that. Hold that there. One more. To Katie, to Katie. Turn your head to Katie. And now eyes back. Eyes back to me. Got it. We're done. So if you haven't got kids, you can use anybody. Next door neighbour, siblings, mum and dad, brothers and sisters, the postman, whoever. It's just about practice. I hope the audio's okay, like I said. Guys, I bet there's some of you that have not subscribed yet. What should they, Jess, come here, tell these people to subscribe, please. Subscribe to the channel.
And support Spurs.
No, not support Spurs.
Yeah.
Please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and don't support. Alright, you can support Spurs if you want.
Not Arsenal.
Cheers, guys. Look up. So hold that. Look into the fridge. Hope you hold that. Eyes.